cryptocurrencies that we use to pay people with. I'm not talking about crypto for investment purposes where we buy a few and sell a few. Cryptocurrencies for making normal payments are the future. That is where the world will go. Now, we've heard about the US maybe launching a cryptocurrency. We use USDT, many of us already, to make payments. Maybe we use BTC to make payments to some extent as well. Europe absolutely needs a cryptocurrency. But the big change, which has happened already in 2025, is that the digital RMB, the Chinese Yuan in crypto format, has been live for a couple of years already, but now it's gone global. So 10 ASEAN countries have now signed on to using the digital RMB as a method of payment. That's 600 million people. Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, and so forth, Thailand, Malaysia. They've signed on to using the digital RMB as a currency that they actually take seriously for making cross-border payments. 6 GCC countries, or 6 Middle Eastern countries, if you prefer that terminology, have also signed on to this. So you can actually make real payments using digital RMB right now. If you want to buy something big and expensive, like a big container of oil, you can pay in digital RMB now. This is real and it's big. Now, where is this going to go? How big is this? Well, 38% of global trade happens between the 10 ASEAN countries and the 6 GCC countries I just mentioned. 38% of global trade. That means that 38% of global trade can use digital RMB for making payments now. This is real in 2025. So instead of waiting for SWIFT to process a payment over 3 to 5 days, the payment takes 7 seconds using digital RMB, regardless of transaction size. 7 seconds. And the transaction cost is a fraction of the cost of sending it through the Belgian SWIFT system. This is a really, really big change. Europe must come out with a digital Europe. The United States must come out with a digital USD. They are behind. China is miles ahead with the digital RMB, which is live now. The People's Bank of China has done an awesome job in putting together these things. This is a shift of power. It's a really big shift of power. And it's in anticipation of the major markets in the future being the population-rich areas of Africa, India, and China. Those are the future major markets, plus or minus 30% around the equator. That's where the action is going to be. And whoever controls the currencies in those areas is the winner. Obviously, with blockchain, it's possible for people to see every transaction historically, so you can actually trace all the way back. So for that reason, I don't know how this is going to be received within China. I don't know if Chinese citizens are allowed to make cross-border transactions with this in the future. Certainly not now, but in the future, I don't know how that's going to play in. But the soft power that's achieved by having visibility of the full blockchain and controlling the full blockchain for digital currencies is incredible. So China making a strategic move here, powerful move, and they are ahead. Like I said, 600 million people within the ASEAN countries alone, 38% of global transactions can now go through the digital RMB without using the SWIFT banking systems and the corresponding bank systems in America and so forth. So for me, de-dollarization is a big question, but I'm talking about making payments. I'm not talking about safe haven for currencies. I'm not talking about reserve currencies or national reserves. I'm talking about making payments. It's a different story. De-dollarization is a different question. I've been asked as StarTrader CEO on many occasions whether or not StarTrader should become a bank, because of course we have the customer base to do that and so forth. But no, that's not what we want to do right now. And I remember from my time at Citibank, John Reed, who was the CEO during my time at Citibank, John Reed wanted to build a global bank. And I spoke to my Indian counterparts and so forth, and they described the difficulties of operating a global bank. It's not easy. So no, we're not going to go in the global banking direction right now at StarTrader. We will continue to be a broker because that's what we're good at and so forth. But all of these things means that there are new ways of making payments, receiving payments. The world is changing. You'll find at StarTrader that we have 227 different payment methods right now. That's powerful. We can pay you in 227 different ways. You can make deposits in 227 ways. Those are powerful things. The world is changing, so please talk to your dedicated account manager about where you are today and where you want to go with your trading strategy. Build a route from where you are to where you want to go, and let's execute together. It is complex, the world is complex, but you have a dedicated account manager at StarTrader available for you at any time. So please leverage StarTrader when you do your trading. And remember, everything we do is leveraged. These are complicated products, so there is risk in what you do. Recognize that risk. Allocate your funds in the correct manner, and good luck with your trading. Welcome to StarTrader.